Christmas in New Mexico, we make empanadas in all of the streets. We light luminarias. This is a time for which we have been waiting. 12 days before Christmas, we start celebrating.
Christmas time in New Mexico is a very special time of year. It's a time for traditions and family, with good music and great food. In my family, decorating for Christmas is a big deal. And it was one of my favorite traditions. My grandma's house would be decorated with thousands of strands of lights, a large plastic nativity scene, and even a boombox that my grandma would blast Christmas music from for all the neighbors to enjoy. On Christmas Eve, we would put out my favorite decorations, luminarias, a small bag of sand with a candle in it. Some people might call these farolitos, and they're not technically wrong, but we'll get into that a little bit later. My favorite part about luminarias was always making them. My great aunt would tell us stories for hours while we folded the bags perfectly and filled them up with just enough sand so that the wind wouldn't blow them away. I remember asking her one year why we made luminarias. She said that the light from the candle was the same light that guided Mary and Joseph to the manger on the night that our Savior was born. She said that placing these lights around our home would help to guide God into our lives for the upcoming new year. After we were done placing the luminarias around the house, we would take hundreds more luminarias to the cemetery to place around the graves of our loved ones. We did this so that God could also find the resting place of our dearly departed. Going to the cemetery at night is usually frowned upon, but on Christmas Eve in New Mexico, it's an experience you won't soon forget. With the crisp winter chill and the glow of the flickering lights, you will find yourself completely engulfed in Christmas spirit. My great aunt passed away 14 years ago, but the traditions and stories she shared with me still live on. Every year I go to the cemetery and still place luminarias on the graves, and it is a tradition that I am passing down to my son, in the hopes that he passes them down to future generations. Earlier I had mentioned how some people call it a farolito. Whether you call it a luminaria or a farolito, it can be a highly contested debate whether you are from northern New Mexico or southern New Mexico, or even between families. In my own family, I call them luminarias, but my brother calls them farolitos. And every Christmas we have the same argument, and every Christmas I'm usually right. Okay, let me explain to you why I call it a luminaria. A luminaria can also be a small bonfire used to light the path for the procession during La Posada. The word farolito translates to English as small lantern, and this is why people consider the bag with the sand and the candle to be a farolito and not a luminaria. But to me, the small bonfire or the bag with the sand both serve the same purpose and are both luminarias.